Hello YouTube and welcome to the comic book channel. In today's video I will be showing my pickups for New Comic Book Wednesday, a couple of days late again, I know. These are the new comic books from Wednesday, January 4th, 2023. New year, new comics. To get us started from IDW, here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Armageddon Game, The Alliance, issue number 3. Next up, from IDW, you have issue number 4 of Earth Divers Kill Columbus. We've got a brand new number 1 from AWA, which is The Trojan. Here is this really weird book that I like a lot from Living the Line, whatever the hell publisher that is. This is called Abolition of Man, or The Abolition of Man. This is issue number 3. This is a weird comic. I think it's selling point is it's the first comic written entirely by AI. I don't remember if it's supposed to be art by AI too, but it looks quite like it, so I'm going to go with that. But it also does have like writers credited down here, so I'm not too sure what the whole story is, but that first issue was intense. From Ablaze, here is a new number 1. This is Children of the Black Sun. Of course, this is an homage to Something is Killing the Children, number 1. Or just in general, I guess. It's got the same font and everything. And then I also picked up the regular cover. From Opus Comics this week, we have quite a few number 1s. This is Hammerfall, issue number 1. A little dark, probably a little hard to see there, but there is a cover. There's also this book, which is The Phantom Tomorrow, number 1. Love how Opus Comics puts out all of these issues at $6.66, which is a cool like little gimmick, but also kind of sucks whenever most of my other comics are like $3.99 or $4.99, and then I have to pay like $7 for this. Here's Deathgasm, number 1. That would be my only critique for them. They're putting out some cool titles. They're doing some interesting stuff as a new publisher, but that price point really sucks. It's a lot of money for a comic, especially if you want to follow any of the series out beyond issue number 1. Like, how much do you really want to pay $6.66 for Deathgasm number 2? For The Phantom Tomorrow number 2. I'm not going to do it. I'll grab their number 1s and then the stuff that I think is really fun, like Halloween and stuff like that, but I'm not going to go on to Deathgasm number 2 for $6.66. It is a lot of money. I think it would be cool if maybe they just did the first issues at $6.66, then dropped them down to like $3.99 after that. Just my critique, my opinion. Again, doesn't matter too much. I'm just here to show you my books, but that's what I think. From Scout Comics, here is issue number 1 of Red Winter Fallout. Always a little scary and too close to home whenever you hear things like Fallout and war and stuff right now. It sucks to hear. Try to read comics to get away from that, and they keep publishing war books. From Boom Studios, here's issue number 1 of Mosley. I don't know. I can't read. Either way, that's that. I did read like half of this issue so far, and I usually like Rob Gilroy's stuff, but I have to tell you, this was like really hard to read. I was not into it at all. I doubt I'll even pick it back up. Sorry to say. From After Dark, here is Flesh-Eating Cheerleaders from Outer Space, issue 3. This is the uncensored version, although there's nothing like too horribly uncensored there. I think that's still PG-13, which is good. From Black Mask, here is the first issue of Gangster Ass Barista, issue number 1, of course. Over to Image Comics, here is issue number 17 of Stillwater. We've got Scott McTiernan's House Party, issue number 1. I think this is the B cover. Kind of cool. Got some of the creators drawn into the cover there. Got Brian Posehn and Santa and other people, probably Jerry Dugan and Scott Koblosh. and some other people. Plus Santa, like I said. I don't know if this is new this week. I think it is, but I did miss it last time. And I've heard I've seen some very interesting things in this particular issue. So I figured I should pick it up. Not usually a huge fan of Joker, but this is The Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, issue number 4. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If not, maybe go look this one up or buy a copy and check it out. There's some interesting things going on here. I'll leave it at that. Over to Marvel Comics. Here is X-Men Legends, issue number 5. Got this great Peach Momoko cover for Marauders, issue 10. Knocking it out of the park. Here's The Gold Goblin, issue number 3 with an homage cover. Marvel's doing quite a few homage covers right now. They're doing homage and demonized variants, and something else. I can't think of the other one. Here is a great homage for X-Men Red 10. This is actually one of my favorite covers in all of Marvel Comics, so I'm happy to pick up an homage for it anytime I can, but just a cool cover there. Phoenix Must Die, we know. Here is Avengers, issue 64. Just went with the regular cover on that one. Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, has a great homage cover here. With, what is that? Captain America 109, I believe? Something like that? I don't know. I have a copy of it, but it does not look nice like this. That is for sure. Here is the variant cover, the Marvel Anatomy variant for Secret Invasion, issue 3. Scrolls. Here we have Captain America, let's start over. Here we have Captain Marvel, issue 45. And this is just a regular cover. This is the Revenge of the Brood, part 3. I'm stumbling today. You'll have to excuse me. We have a Rob Liefeld homage. I mean, it's not an homage. It's a Rob Liefeld cover, but it's a classic variant homage for X-Force 36. Look, guys, it's 1990 again. Next up, we've got Planet Hulk World Breaker, issue number 3. Regular cover on that one. Here is the regular cover for Spider-Man issue 4, the end of Spider-Verse, number 4. I also picked up the 1 in 25 incentive because it's just too cool not to. I like that cover. It's great. Here is the incentive for Joe Fixit number 1. Only opted for the incentive, didn't go for any of the regular covers, so that's just the 1 in 25 there. Here is the regular cover for Scarlet Witch number 1. Excited to read this one. Really stoked. Heard some really good things. Of course, we know we're bringing Darcy into the regular Marvel Comics universe here, so that's really cool. And then we have this one shot of Shang-Chi, Master of the Ten Rings. I think this wraps up that current run with a one shot, which is an interesting thing to do, but that's what they did. So those are my brand new books, guys. I also, if you remember last week, if you watched my videos of whatever, I was not able to get my indie books last week. Only got Marvel and DC because of the storms up north. So I've got them now, so I'm going to go over those really quick. So here again from Opus Comics is Halloween, Seeker of the Seven Keys, issue number 3. Really cool. From Sex Comics, here is Divide, number 1. From Scout Comics, here's a new number 1. This is Category 0, Conflict. Also got from Boom Studios, issue number 2 of Jason Aaron's Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. Here is Boom Studios' new number 1 of 5. This is Boom in collaboration with IDW again. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, issue 1. And yes, of course, I had to pick up the old Ninja Turtles homage as well. Here from Boom Studios is Book of Slaughter #1. I think it's just supposed to be a one-shot. I don't think it's supposed to carry on beyond that. Hey, look, it is, once again, Flesh-Eating Cheerleaders from Space, issue #2. This one is uncensored, so fair warning if you're uncomfortable seeing nudity or if you're not old enough to look at nudity or whatever. This one does have nudity on the cover, so 3, 2, 1, nudity now. So there is that one. From Rampart Press, here is #1 of War Party. That sounds like a fun time. A war party. Sounds like current life. Here is issue #3 of, from Dark Horse Comics of Quick Stops, the Kevin Smith of USQ Universe stuff. Cool cover there. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm actually like the worst super fan ever because I haven't even watched Clerks 3 yet. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, if you have thoughts on it. I know this is going to sound really stupid, but I don't love watching people have a heart attack on screen. So I don't know. I've been avoiding it, but I will watch it. Here is, I don't know which issue number this is. I'm going to go with 2, possibly 3. I don't know. They don't even say. I guess, it really doesn't matter because who's reading this in the first place? It looks terrible. But from Whatnot Publishing, here is Alpha Betas, whatever issue this is, with its video game homage. Also picked up, dog appearance. Issue #2 of Peter Parker Miles Morales, Spider-Man Double Trouble. New female Mysterio on the cover there. Over to Image Comics, here is issue #9 of Image 30th Anniversary. Love that cover a lot. Here is issue #26 of Philadelphia. A great, great, great book that you should be reading. And for some reason, I have like 4,000 covers for Creepshow issue 4. So here's what I believe to be the regular one. Here is another one that's probably not the regular one. And then I've also got a pair of the Spawn covers, so just 2 of those. And guys, I've got some back issues that I'm going to try to go through really quick. Just a couple of things I picked up this week. I found a little cool comic shop right outside of town, so I just bought a couple of small things there, nothing huge. But some stuff I did want to show. Here's the DC versus Marvel Comics #1. Always great, great cover on that. Picked up a copy of Clive Barker's Nightbreed #1. Did grab 2 of these. These came in the mail. Pre-ordered these a while ago. This is from Bad Idea. That's the Burning Man #1. Set a pair of those. Really like that cover a lot. I've heard cool stuff about this. I know it's heated up a little bit, probably for its collectability, but sounds like a cool concept on that one. Here is issue #75 of Wolverine, the cool Fatal Attraction storyline with the great Wolverine hologram there. Ooh, cool. Grabbed a copy of Fright Night 3D. I don't know. I don't think this is Fright Night #1 proper. Of course, it's not. It's 3D, but I'm not sure how this fits into the whole line of all of that. But there's that. Here's Terminator Endgame #1. With these aren't boarded yet. I have to take them out of these bags and boards and rebag and board them. But it does have a great advertisement there for Dr. Giggles, if you guys remember that horror movie. Here is Terminator Secondary Objectives, issue #2. Wow, and an advert back here for I don't know what this is, but it's got some ska bands on the back cover there, Fishbone and stuff like that. That's interesting. Wow. Here from Now Comics is Terminator 1 Special Collector's Edition. I love this cover. Outstanding. Been trying to collect Terminator stuff lately, and that little shop did not disappoint, having a few things that I didn't have, hadn't seen before. Here's Conan the King, issue 21. Great cover on that. These I grabbed out of their dollar bin, which was cool. Cool to see a shop that still has a dollar bin. There's not many left. Here's issue 20. They're not in great condition, but that's okay. I got Puppet Master 1. So this is really cool. I'm stoked to have that. Add that to the collection. That's from Full Moon Entertainment. So that's really cool. They had the Dark Web, Mary Jane, and Black Cat Demonized variant that I missed at my local comic shop. So picked that up as well. Here's Dua Power Bomb issue 6 that they had a copy of. Grabbed that. Terminator Hunters and Killers #1 from Dark Horse. And then I also picked up a copy of Marvel Presents Bloodstone #1. Great condition on that one. Stoked to add another one of those in. And then some Jurassic Park books. So here's The Lost World, #2 from Topps. Also Return to Jurassic Park #2. And then issue #1 of The Lost World. So guys, those are my pickups for the whatever time period we're calling this, the week and a half, the 2 weeks, whatever. Please let me know in the comments below if I missed out on anything awesome. Please let me know what you guys picked up this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always, and I'll see you guys next time.